Trayvon, congrats.
Yeah.
How are you dealing with the pressure and expectations around you for this meet?
I mean, it's a lot of great athletes, so it's going to always be pressure. I think that's the thing we know about the Olympic trials in the U.S. Right? Every sprinter, and if you look at the top times in the world, right? You see the United States flag across that. So we as a staff and as a team, we knew what we was coming into. So it's just all about executing and getting through the rounds as comfortably as possible.
And you've run some of your best times here in Hayward. What about Eugene makes you run so fast?
You know what's crazy? After that first meet, I kind of questioned. I was like, man, does Hayward still have that magic? And I was like, or maybe it's the first meet, right? Like I'm not ready. I'm not primed yet. But after today, I definitely say the magic is still here. It's always great to come here to Track Town. The crowd, all the love, and it's not just like at a place where one athlete specifically get like that audience. Like the crowd loves every athlete. They love the sport, so it's always good to come here and compete.
And another one from Nick. So much has happened since your Rio 2016 experience. How do you think you've changed, and what's made you a better sprinter today?
What's on my hat? I tell people all the time, man, I don't know if people believe it or not. I understand there's a lot of people in the world who may not believe in it, but I really want people to understand this. Doctors, people who went years learning about this stuff, right, told me I will not be able to run. And all I had was my faith. All I had was my strength and perseverance. Let me remind y'all, as a teenager, I had to work twice as hard because I broke both of my knees. I didn't have the money and finances for that stuff. And still, even to this day, with resources, they still told me no. And y'all still not believing. Understand, God is real. Christ is real. He's working right in front of y'all eyes.
Another one from Ayako. You changed to coach. How has that been working?
In his favor is working well. I think it's all in God's plan, right? Like people who know my history, I've only had three prominent coaches in my life. An extra one, Coach Rick Argro as well, that helped me with my start. But besides that, it's like three personal coaches, and I think God did that for a reason.
Question from Ashley Coleman at Focus Media. Can you talk about resiliency and what it means to you?
It means a lot. And like I said, I put it in biblical sense, right? Faith is measured in patience, right? So understand I was out for many years, and it was days where I get no phone calls. I did no interviews. Nobody cared about Trayvon. Only person who cared about me was God, my family. So understand the perseverance and the fight through all this is very tough. It's very hard for an athlete. You have to understand, you, the people, you, the media, put athletes on pedestals, and then when things like this happen, we crash, we go rock bottom. Like I tell people all the time, I had a death wish. Like I didn't know what to do because it was a sport that I felt like saved my life. But once me and my mom sat down, me and other followers of Christ sat down, and we went over my faith, and we understood how much stronger that is than relying into humanity. It's nothing that can stop God's plan.
Another question from Ayako. How important for you is it to make the team?
It's important, but I don't think in the same sense that the world want to see it as. Everybody think I want to make the team because a medal. I want to make the team because I want to speak about faith. I want to help people save their lives, save their securities in their lives, to give them hope. Like there's a lot of people out here who facing mental disorders and not understanding what to do, what next. And I want to be an icon and a vessel to show the world that you can keep fighting on, no matter if the world counts you out.
A question from Pat Graham at Associated Press. Trayvon, how are you? Was wondering if this is a fast track or is it too early to tell?
I mean, from the past, we've seen that Oregon is a fast track, right? So just it's still fast. That's all I can say.
Another one from Pat. Seems like so much competition in this 100. How deep do you think the 100 is?
It's very deep. I think we know it's always been, right?
Awesome. And just a follow up on the mental health, it's something that doesn't go talked about a lot. How important do you think it is to have those conversations and discussions?
It's very important. Understand that people want to be heard. People just want somebody to listen to. I think when we shush them out and not speak to certain individuals, they feel in a dark place. So we have to start acknowledging that everybody needs help.
Awesome. And obviously you have a few more heats to go. What will you be doing between now and the next round?
Just praying to God and focusing on the next day.
Awesome. Reminder to media to send questions in the chat. If you have any or are typing, please raise your hand so I can see. All right, you are good to go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.